Okay, sorry about the background. I'm getting things cleaned up. So, of course, you know that the USMLE and all these exams are, just a milestone in our medical life, right, or medical career. You shouldn't take them very seriously. You should only use them to your advantage to become a better physician. So, the USMLE questions are very good at that because they teach you how to apply information, right? And I had a very important question, like I was solving. It's actually a step one question, but it's very good at teaching you how these information apply. So watch this video. You're gonna learn a thing or two. This is an easy question, but it really brings the idea that I'm trying to tell you, which is how simple information that are written in textbooks could be applied in real life. Okay, so when you see simple information, for example, the information is the greatest determinant of severity of tetralogy of flow symptoms is right ventricular outflow obstruction. You can read this in a textbook when you're learning tetralogy of flow, right? But it will not make sense to you until you see how it's applied in real life or in a case in your world, whatever, right? We use these cases to become doctors at the end of the day. So, yeah. So this is the question I was talking about. All right. So basically, if you guys know, in tetralogy of Fallot, the only thing, okay, some patients have increased, like a lot of symptoms, right? The TET spells, the cyanosis, all that stuff. But there's a child here that had tetralogy of Fallot, but he didn't have all these symptoms, and he described them. You will describe the parents that they became concerned because he didn't have the clinical signs associated with tetralogy of Fallot, like that we all learn, right? When we learn about tetralogy of Fallot, we just study all the symptoms and stuff like that. So the first, you might have seen this sentence before, which is the greatest determinant of tetralogy of Fallot symptoms is the degree of right ventricular outflow obstruction. But you didn't get how are you going to apply this in real life. And here where you comes and tells you a story about parents that are worried, why is my child going to get surgery, why he doesn't have cyanosis, respiratory distress, anything like that. And it tells you how, like, the degree of outflow obstruction is what determines the symptoms, right? Because if you don't have this pulmonary stenosis right here, the VSD will not have any problem because there will be no cyanosis, right? Add this like right now. So this patient doesn't have any problem right now, but eventually Eisenmenger syndrome is going to develop and this patient is going to get right ventricular hypertrophy and then it will reverse, right? But also if there is pulmonary stenosis, if there is right ventricular outflow obstruction. So for those people who watch Boards and Beyond, so Boards and Beyond mentioned this in the beginning of his video. He talks about, the degree of right ventricular outflow obstruction is the greatest determinant of symptoms. And then they watch Boards and Beyond, and then they go back to this question, and they get this question wrong, or they get a similar question, not forget about this one, but they get similar questions wrong, and they ask themselves, why can't I get the questions right after watching Boards and Beyond? This is because of this, because you didn't apply the information. So UWorld gives you very good, well-written, it's probably real, it looks very real to me, this case, right? I'm just amazed at how good information can be applied and how good UWorld does that, and how one sentence could be turned into an absolute big concept, right? And like a story in real life. Okay. All right, so I just wanted to share this with you guys because I just got this idea in my head and it's really cool. Solving questions really bring life to the information. Okay, again, sorry about the background, but I hope you get some value of this video. Thanks for watching.